Hello, today's talk is about how to stop overthinking. Well, what is overthinking? Overthinking can be called another name for a noisy mind. What is a noisy mind? The mind is just going and going. Could be thinking about some things that are wrong, what you have to do, some bills you have to pay, the places you have to go. There's many things. The body just keeps going and going because it's got into a habit, a learnt habit of how to do things. So the body's taken on a way to cope. So if we understand this is a result of a learnt habit, so if the habit was created, then that means you can create a new habit. So how can we stop it? If you spent your whole life doing that way, you could say, well, I can't change. If you really believe, see, that's a habit in itself. If you really can't believe you can't change, then more than likely you're not going to change because you have a very strong belief that you can't change. The truth is, our body is made to change. It's a natural thing. It's a God-given thing. Our body can change. All we have to do is learn how to do. And a very simple thing can be, and what was that? Taking your breath in and out. What you're trying to do is break up that ever-ending cycle of the mind going over. I've got to pay this bill, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. So now taking a deep breath and breaking it up. Now that gives you the chance to think in the present. It takes time and it takes practice. But as much time and effort that it takes for your mind to keep going over and over, you can find a new way of doing it. And if breathing in and breathing out through the nose very slowly, add maybe an image of something that you like to help anchor the mind at something instead of that noisy going over and over that old repetition of what's going on. It's like everything else, it takes time and practice. But we can change. Being open to the idea that you can change can make it very important. But you say, I've tried before. Might be true. But like riding a bike, you may have fallen off or once or twice, but you didn't want to give up. You wanted to be able to ride the bike. The same thing here. If you want to change a thought pattern, then it's going to take time. And the more that we accept that we can change, and the more accept that it takes time, the accepting itself can just relieve some pressure of feeling like you have to do it now. And that excess pressure can keep you locked up. So by adding knowledge of knowing that it can happen and it can take time, can now release some more pressure. So by enjoying the journey of saying, okay, look, I'm here now, I can enjoy changing. And enjoyment is now allowing the body to relax. So we're adding breathing as a form of relaxation. You're putting an image in the form of relaxation. You're putting knowledge as a form of relaxation. Now you're using all what you can to help relax the body, to get the mind from being so noisy, allowing it to calm down. You could even try going for a walk or a little bit of meditation. I'm not talking about doing major things. I'm not saying don't do all this at once. Over a period of time. Over time, allowing the body to bring its new ways in. Isn't it so beautiful the way we're created, that by doing little changes, our whole life can change? Thank God. Be so appreciating. Just being appreciative can make a big change in our life. And once again, I thank you so much for your time. I look forward to sharing much more with you. Thank you once again.